here. Look, dude.
Okay. I apparently need to be a co-host to start video. So you have to make me a co-host.
Oh, okay. There we go. We figured it out. Well, I haven't.
Can you moderate Zoom chat? Is that a thing?
Oh,
I mean, it's fine.
Hey,
it's not
Joshua Wigginton, whatever. LTTstore.com. I'm holding up a water bottle, but you can't see it. You guys are like sponsoring me, and it's fine to promote my own crap while I'm on here, right?
absolutely. Yeah, you can spend half the show doing that if you want.
Oh my God.
Half the slides is.
I'm gonna double dip hard. Double dipping hard today. Start video. Is it working? Not yet. How about this one? Start video. You cannot start your video.
Okay, we might just.
How do we win merch?
Well, yeah, it'll come down.
There will be merch. I promise.
Okay. So we'll just start.
Can I request being host? New options.
What issue are you getting right now, Linus? Yeah, we're gonna have to start pretty quick here.
Yeah, I just can't start my video.
Oh, requesting the remote control of your screen.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying requesting stuff. I don't know.
It's okay. We can get going. The voice will
That's
have
fine.
to do.
All right.
You declined my request.
I don't know what you're gonna do with my controlling my screen. You know, there's a lot of sensitive information. So that. Okay. All right. Well, welcome everyone to the Techathlon with Linus. And you can only see me, but I promise Linus is here.
I'm here.
So we're going to kick off very shortly. Thanks for joining us. So we're going to go over how this works, and then we're going to go past the questions and then announce some winners, give out some merch. Linus is going to promote the LTT store.
Oh yeah.
Throughout. So let me share my screen.
It's going to be shameless.
We were asking for some underwear, and you guys apparently were out of stock for that.
We are out of stock of underwear.
We were so excited about wearing just matching underwear to work.
Oh, okay. Daniel Angulo something says, "Is this a webinar and Linus wasn't a host? You'd need to start a new one in order to make me a panelist or host or something." So that's apparently why it's not working.
Well,
all right.
No, you're. Okay. So we've just posted the quiz link on our social media. And I'm going to post it in chat, but that's probably going to get devoured pretty quickly. So
yeah, there's an alternate place you guys can find it. Just go to lttstore.com. All right.
Buy some merch, and then you get the links. Okay, so we've just posted it in chat, but that just got swallowed up. Link to the quiz. Don't get started with the quiz immediately. Just follow us on the slides. These well-prepared slides.
They're beautiful.
Beautiful slides. Okay, so we just posted in chat, and it's on our social media, Pulseway app at Pulseway app on Twitter. Okay, so you'll see, submit your answers for the quiz here. Hashtag Techathlon. There we go, a terrible name that I came up with.
I like it.
nobody can pronounce it though. It's like, what?
No, it's fine. I think it's very self-explanatory. Everyone knows how to pronounce Decathlon. So you got the Techathlon. I thought it was very cheeky.
Okay, perfect. Now my boss is on the call as well, so I'm sure he'd love, because he was the one against it. So.
No, I knew that. I was backing you up here.
Okay, so hopefully, did everyone find the link on our Twitter handle, Pulseway app? It was just posted. It's a lot easier to find it than the comment section, because the comment section.
Everyone says yes. They're really smart people, which really helps.
Yeah.
Because if I was on a typical Zoom conference call, this would be the next 40 minutes.
It's finding the link.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Holy crap. Oh, no, never mind. It's not that bad. I thought my CPU was at like 80%, but it was only when I loaded
But do you know what you can do to
Yeah.
check your CPU, Linus? You can open your app.
LTTstore.com?
No, you can open your Pulseway app.
Okay, that's true, but I don't actually have it on this laptop.
Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen, and
Hey, look at this guy.
Oh, I was gonna draw a beard on or something, but Colton said not to do it because he'd be offended.
What? He did not. Colton knows I'm impossible to offend.
Okay.
Can everyone see the slides without the notes on them? Does it show just this full slide?
It just shows a really pretty guy, and I guess there's a Pulseway logo there.
And Mick, there's a WebRoot logo as well. So
that's what I was just going to say. Don't forget the WebRoot logo.
Hope you have your 20-second pitch ready. I threw it on you.
I'm furiously scribbling on a pad here, trying to get it down to 20 seconds.
15 seconds if you keep going like this.
Hey, it's hard. You know how many like sponsors reach out to us? You guys are super easy to work with, which is great. But you wouldn't believe how many sponsors reach out to us. And they're like, yeah, the video needs to be at least this long, and the call out needs to be at least this long. And I'm sitting here going, dang, you just made my life so easy, because condensing talking points is way harder than just going on forever about something at the end of the video when nobody's watching anymore anyway.
Me and Colton pretty much just talk once every 3 months. And I was like, yeah, everything's going fine. Yeah, good. So.
You guys are like the best to work with. Not even just saying that because thousands of people are watching.
This has been recorded, so I have that on tape. So.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so welcome to the Techathlon. Hopefully everyone found the link to the quiz on our social media, Pulseway app. Okay, so we're going to move on from this beautiful picture.
This is the ultimate tech quiz.
The ultimate tech quiz with memes.
Destiny.
Oh, that was kind of lame, just going like, oh, there's memes. From our part. So link to the quiz was just posted. What you have to do is answer the questions. Chances to win prizes on Twitter. Ooh. There'll be a very short Q&A with Linus at the end. And a winner announced. Congratulations.
Aren't you guys giving away like cool stuff? Like
yeah.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I'll let you. Okay, sorry. I looked ahead in the thing. You're gonna show them. Tell them later. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know what it is though, and it's really cool.
You can tell them now if you want.
Okay. There's gonna be free cable ties if you win one of the runner-up packages.
Used underwear from the LTT store. Yeah. I used to have a friend in college that used to wash his laundry in the toilet, what do you call it, in the bathtub with a hot water and a stick. That was exciting.
Sounds like a frugal gentleman.
Pretty much. So each question has 2 points assigned, except one question, which is the last question. Only one correct answer, so you can't pick multiple answers. 42 points in total. And if there's a tie, there's the ultimate tie break. So basically, if there's too many correct, we're going to pick the 3 fastest submit if it's joint scores. So give everyone the chance. Okay, so laying down the law, don't Google, because that'll ruin the fun, and we don't want to ruin the fun. And Linus will be very disappointed if you Google.
Well,
and since you joined in Zoom, we're all trying.
everyone knows Dogpile is superior.
Don't skip ahead, as you'll miss some tips and tricks. So try to follow us as we go through each slide and each question. So when you start the form, don't just power ahead now and do it all and just wait for it to towards the end. Just do it one step at a time with everyone else. Okay, and the main prize is, what is it, Linus? I think you did a review of it.
Oh my God, I have 10 gigs of memory being taken up by Google Chrome right now. One tab is using 2.4 gigs. How is this even allowed? Sorry, main prize is an RTX 3080 graphics card. Ooh, that's right, the only one in existence. How do I know it's the only one? Prove me wrong. Show me another one. That's what I thought.
On a free Google Chrome subscription. So you can each up your CPU. So this is sponsored by WebRoot. So other prizes. This is Linus, if you want to,
Oh yeah, 3lttstore.com packages. 1 times keyboard T-shirt. Oh, is that the RGB one, Colton? Do we have a few of those left, like for RMAs or whatever that we're stealing?
You betcha.
Wow, you cannot get those anymore. They're even more rare than RTX 3080s. We've got 1 pack of cable ties, 1 21-ounce water bottle, and an LTT hat in each of our packages. That's right. These are big packages, ladies and gentlemen. Swollen packages.
Swollen. Here we go. You heard it here first.
Swole.
We have a question. I failed to add a custom script. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Anyway. Okay, so first question is, please enter your email address that we won't use to spam you.
If I get this one wrong, am I disqualified?
You just won't get a prize.
All right. So disqualified then.
Disqualified, because we can't email you, so.
Even Teams is using more RAM than Adobe Premiere Pro right now on my system.
It's Microsoft, though.
Like, what even is that, you know?
So anyone that doesn't have I hate Teams, somebody said that. Because actually, we have Bill Gates on the line as well.
We do not.
Well, Colton can pretend to be. Colton, do a Bill Gates accent.
Let me pull up a video here. I need a few minutes to prepare.
How much is a banana? $8? I absolutely loved that segment Ellen did with him.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty accurate. Well, no, actually, no.
No, he was way off. He has no idea how much soup costs. Everyone in the chat's like, we can't see your video, Ed. That's okay, because this is the Techathlon, not the look at Ed's lovely face one.
Well, I said, look, if we can't look at Linus, then we shouldn't look at me. Okay. But I'll switch it back on. Just because of that comment. Okay, so everyone enter the email, and if you don't have a link to the quiz, it's on our Twitter handle at Pulseway app on Twitter. Okay.
Sam Dickey asks, what's my middle name? Sam Dickey, I'd like to just point out that Sam Dickey is taking the rules of this Q&A quiz thing very seriously, because he could find that information by Googling it, and he didn't. Thank you, Sam. Oh, or he or she. Sam is one of those neutral names. I don't know which one it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Player Sam.
I'll make up a middle name if you want. Was he asking what was his middle name or your middle name?
Mine.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad if you didn't know.
I love this, man. We're getting right in with the trick questions. I love it.
Okay, so this is a, well, it's a, what was this?
Yeah,
It's an
trick question.
AMPeg.
It's still the same thing. Oh.
This was the first one ever invented. Now, don't answer the question, but I figure you know what this is, Linus.
Nope.
Right,
If I was gonna guess, just based on like the style of these charming gentlemen, I'm gonna say, oh lordy. Well, I'm gonna say
it looks like a printer, right?
It really does look like a printer, which is throwing me for a bit of a loop. You guys should have definitely had like dot matrix printer in there as one of the potential answers. I mean, it's sure as heck not a laser disc, because like this is looking too. I mean, that one guy's wearing a bow tie. Like, did you guys turn this picture black and white? Because their style doesn't look quite black and white here.
No, well, that style came back, the hipster segment.
Yeah, but it's black and white, you know.
It's
I'm gonna go with
an Instagram filter. They probably used.
It's got to be storage. That's my guess. I'm guessing. Guys, do not take my answers.
Now, if you don't win the quiz, you can blame Linus. So, and don't buy his merch.
That's okay, because you can win it for free in here.
100%. Make sure to buy Linus merch to be in a chance of winning this. Okay. That was a joke, by the way. Okay, so hopefully everyone had time to answer that. I'm not sure what this is. It looks heavy. So, okay. Next question. The device circled. So I didn't actually build the questions myself, so I'm learning about this as you guys. I don't actually know what the answers are. The device circled in red can detect any new behavioral patterns in network, including attacks and threats. Identify this device. Is it A, intrusion detection system, baseline security analyzer, security information and event management device, or a virtual dedicated server? What could it be?
My God, these are difficult questions.
I know. I have no clue what this is. It's something to do with things. So, I think. Okay, well, you guys don't have to post the answers to everyone, so unless you want them to win.
I'm gonna go with.
Someone said it's 3 a.m. where they are. Well, thank you for joining. This is by the way, this is a diagram. It's not the actual picture of the thing.
Yeah.
4 a.m. in India. Okay, so.
You know what? At this point, I give up. I'm just going to try and get everything wrong. So I'm going with B.
Are you filling in the quiz so you could win the actual graphics card as well?
Well, do you know how hard those are to get?
Very hard, apparently. But did Radeon release something as well?
Not yet.
No. So, okay, question 4. Edgar is an employee. Okay, that's me. Is attempting to send a digital signed email to Linus, a manager. After applying the proper settings to his email, Edgar is unable to sign the email digitally. This is most likely happening because there's an issue with Edgar's public key, Edgar's private key, Linus's public key, Linus's private key. What is it? You have a 25% chance of guessing it.
My private key is always the answer. I'm going with the D.
Everyone's always going with the D.
I think the problem is that Linus is a manager.
He didn't teach me honest, so I don't know. So this is, by the way, a training session for all the employees.
I think there's like 40 questions or something, so we might have to go a little faster.
Okay.
There's
Right,
people
so-
that are up at like 3 a.m. or whatever.
We'll let you guys sleep. Okay. Well, this is an easy one. Identify this AI villain from a
Skynet B.
This is the eye of Arnold. They've just added him to the new Mortal Kombat game as well.
I'm pretty sure this is in Futurama. It's the ship. Why are people asking to disable chat? Just don't look at it.
This is what my eyes look like at 4 o'clock in the morning if I'm staying up doing a quiz. Okay, moving on. This is an easy one, so we'll skip ahead.
Chat
All right,
is amusing
so-
the heck out of me.
Here's a fun one. Who is behind the sandals?
I'm going with Steve Gates.
Steve Gates. This photo was doctored, by the way. We actually put the sandals in. Like, they weren't actually holding up sandals with their face. So we're just using the sandals thing because apparently you wear sandals a lot, Linus. Is that true?
Sandals are the only footwear that matters.
Even wintertime in Canada.
Always. All right, for
Yep.
those of you who guessed Jeff Bezos, good job. You got it.
There's no giveaways in this. So it's a younger picture of somebody. Could be anyone. Look for clues in the picture. All right. So moving on. So congratulations.
Found a raging clue right here.
Oh!
Sorry, I missed it. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a plug-in to win a chance to win an LTT package that Linus just described for free.
Oh, yeah.
So
Swollen
you can
package.
You can avoid buying things off his store by just winning this. Wow, what a deal. Viral marketing 101. Woo. So what you got to do is follow Pulseway app on Twitter. Oh, my Lord. Tweet why Pulseway app is the most amazing system monitoring software ever. If you don't get no, there could be a fun answer, so it could be whatever. So the best tweet will be picked and chosen to win the premium package. And all the stuff was worn by Linus. Is that correct?
No.
Okay.
No, the cable ties were not worn by me, unfortunately.
It could be like a bracelet, so, or an earring. So, okay. So the winner of this will be announced later. So get your mojo going.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to get this next one right. Just wait. What
Okay.
the heck? Due to some miscommunication, you have accidentally deleted a user mailbox on Exchange Server 2013. 2013? Sadly, you don't have the recycle bin and backup features enabled in your Active Directory because you suck. What is the best way to restore this mailbox? Oof. I'm going to go with... I'm going to create a new I'm going to format the drive, and then I'm going to drill a hole in it, and I'm going to mail it to my grandmother and ask if she can help me.
Is that on the sheet?
Yeah, that's option E.
So press E and skip ahead.
I mean, this is honestly, I think that this is kind of a trick question again, because it's like you have deleted a user mailbox on Exchange Server and you are a crappy admin because you don't have backup features. What would you do? You would probably just not do anything. You'd probably just hand in your resignation because you have no idea what you're doing.
So if you've not done any of those things, you should resign as a sysadmin. is the advice you're getting right now. So.
Well, I'm just saying, if you don't have backups, then you're a bad sysadmin. Yeah, you should probably resign.
You would be surprised by how many people actually have backups.
Wait. I should clarify. Unless you requested everything that you needed to do proper backups and your stupid boss didn't approve it, then it's not on you. Okay? How about that?
That's good advice.
Finish deleting the rest of the Exchange server and resign. Oh, love it. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so next. So this one I actually found tricky.
Quicken.
But what tech company does...
Fiat Chrysler.
Yeah, there you go. Ford Mustang. Xbox.
X-Sphere. Okama Game Sphere. All right, people are either going to know this or they're not. We might as well get it going.
Which of the following... Okay, I'll let you read this one as well.
IMEI. A phone is a computer. Trick question.
Trick question. Which of the following provides a unique identifier to ensure physical address of a computer? Okay. A, B, C, or D?
This actually is a little tricky because you can spoof a MAC address. So I'm going with D. I'm going technically a phone is a computer and an IMEI is actually not changeable.
Okay. Next question.
People say you can spoof IMEI as well. Oh, there you go. All right. That I did not know.
Physical ID.
So then they're all bad answers. Trick question. E, none of the above.
What a boomer question, apparently. So okay, go for it, Linus.
No. During a recent IT audit, a sysadmin finds out that an employee still has access to the records of his previous department from which he moved on a long time ago. What is the best way to prevent this type of issue in an organization? Well, I think the obvious answer is to never audit anything because then you wouldn't even know. And then you don't have to do extra work. Am I right, boys?
Yeah.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, am I right here?
Sweep it under the
carpet. Less work is always good.
Oh, Mick. Hello. Mick has a really Irish accent. Mick, say something.
I was just saying less work is always good.
Yeah, right?
We don't have translations for Mick.
Absolutely.
Okay. And there's a meme in there, by the way. So. Ooh, fun. Okay. So is it A, B, C, or D? Pick your answer. This is an easy one. Who is behind the sandals? And by the way, punctuation and grammar is important. So capitalize the first name and the second name.
It's Pitstain McGee.
Pitstain McGee. I don't know why he's I don't know why he's sweating. He's wearing sandals. He should be free of stain.
Developers.
I think I think everyone got that one. Okay, perfect. All right. So moving on. Okay, we got another segment.
You're gonna win another LTT package by doing something nice at our sponsor's Webroot. I promise you that you won't win unless your tweet contains something nice. It's a special number. You just got to make sure it's in there.
Meanwhile, Mick, you can do your 20-second pitch here.
Did I really want to hear me pitch, though? Really? It is worth pointing out, though, that we've been using machine learning and artificial intelligence since 2007, and that makes us incredibly effective against polymorphic malware, which, unfortunately, 94% of malware is. Anyway, go. That was 4 seconds, 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds.
Something to do with AI. Perfect.
Yeah, AI, machine learning, go.
Yeah, machine learning, not AI. They're not the same thing.
Two things combined. Anyway, I'm not going to argue with you. Move on.
Okay. And their CEO is not as crazy as McAfee, so I'll give them that. Their ex-CEO, sorry.
Yeah, ex-CEO. Isn't he like in prison right now?
Did you ever see those ads he created where he's on his underwear teaching people how to uninstall McAfee with a gun? It's insane. They should make a movie about that guy.
Maybe that's his whole goal. That would actually be quite the bucket list item. Like if I started today, I could probably go bat crap crazy enough to make sure that there's a movie made about my life.
Who would you get to play you in a movie?
Interesting. Well, I don't think I get to pick.
No, if you had to pick, if you're like, oh, this is my terms. I have the
I had
rights
to
to
pick.
my life. Yeah.
Let's see. Probably like Taylor Swift, you know?
No, perfect.
Her movie debut as Linus from Linus Tech Tips.
Like a musical.
Nicolas
people
Cage.
watch the hell out of that.
Tommy Wiseau.
There you go.
Yeah. With all the sex scenes, you know?
Lisa, I love you so much.
I did not.
I did not review this hardware. Okay, so hopefully everyone had time. And Mick, will you pick the winner for this one? I'll throw you on the spotlight later on.
Sure.
No, that sounded like a...
Remember, it has to be nice.
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 Like not nice to you, but like nice.
Yeah, nice.
South Park style nice.
Nice.
All right. So, okay. So a security specialist is trying to determine the software product and the version of several HTTP and SMTP servers on the network. The specialist decides a quick banner grab should suffice. Which of the following protocols would be the most helpful in accomplishing this goal? That was Christopher Walken impression, by the way. Anyone?
Oh yeah, you got a couple people picked it up. It up.
Oh, perfect.
Gotta be DNS. That's definitely a protocol, even.
Oh, could be. Okay. So, how many bytes are there in 4 kilobytes of memory? 4,000 something? 4,000 something? 4,000 something? Or 4,000 something?
I'm going to go with 4,000 something.
They should implement the metric system into kilobytes. This is...
Oh, I really don't think it works that way. All right, next up. A company employs a firewall, an internal router to segment traffic to different subnets, and an antivirus program in its IT infrastructure. This provides multiple layers of security to the users. Even if attackers get past the firewall, they are blocked by the router. And even if they reach the end user, the antivirus program detects and prevents the installation of malware. Which of the following describes the use of these security layers to protect the network? I think we all know that it is zoning. This is like a full court press, zone defense coverage.
I like the network hardening.
Me too.
It's a nice wording. That's a long question as well. It's too long. We'll trim it down.
All right. Next.
All right.
Which of these was the first large-scale electronic computer? Well, I'm pretty sure that computers were invented in ancient Greece, which means that the answer would have to be Colossus.
With Democracy, I think at the same time, the guy who released Democracy released the first large-scale electronic computer.
Yeah, and political correctness.
Oh.
That's where the PC came from.
So the next one is fun. So hopefully everyone had time to answer that. And if you didn't answer it correctly, Mick's going to give us another 20-second spiel. Okay.
Nobody wants to go through that again.
Mick, tell us what Wearboot does.
We do a wide variety of things, Edgar. A wide variety of things. We do endpoint protection. We do DNS protection. We do security awareness training. We do lots of stuff.
Love it. Very corporate. So what company released this item? I'm not going to tell you what type of item it is, but I think it could be a.
Yeah, it's a network card.
Is it? I thought it was like a oil gas chamber for a car. Was my first guess. So this is a pretty old item, I think. Do you know when this was released?
I'm pretty sure this didn't come around until the Romans. Yeah, this was probably when the Romans introduced the like the AMG connector. It's really fast. The AMG, like it's much better than the non-AMG version.
I think the story is Zeus shot a lightning bolt at a rock, and then this came out of it. So that could be it. All right.
All right.
So moving on. Linus, you can take this one.
Edgar, the system admin. Ooh, well, there's your first problem. Notices the following anomaly when reviewing the web proxy logs. https://intranet/page.asp ? Variable equals quotation mark and whatever the hell that character is called. Can't remember. Document. The location, something dark web document.cookie. Which of the following vulnerabilities is being exploited? Oh no, not XSS. It's extra small, not to be confused with extra small. Is this a shot at me? Because I'll have you know that I shop for gloves in the men's aisle.
By the way, these are clickable links in the quiz that turn out to be clickable. Don't click them.
You don't want to go to darkweb.com/question mark?
I'm on 20.
That sounds like a good thing to click on.
It's also a shortcut to the Linus Tech store shop. No, it's not. So some way they turn out to be clickable on the quiz, so don't click them.
Darkweb.com. All right, next. Darkweb.com. Because that's how the dark web works. Which of these is not a peripheral in computer terms? Keyboard, mouse, monitor, or motherboard? Well, Newegg.com would classify a monitor as a computer system. So I think it's another trick question.
I think it's a pretty easy question, hopefully.
All right, next. A Linux server hosts home directories for members of the marketing team. File system ACLs are in place in the home directories to allow for collaboration. Users report they are unable to view any files in a particular user's home directory. Which of the following commands will allow the server admin to view the file system ACLs in use on the home username directory? Lordy. Well, I think it's actually D, but I'm going to go with A.
I think it could be A as well. That's a guess, but okay.
Oh, so, great. You've got a whole lot of actually all of them are wrong. I love you guys so much.
So bear with us. We didn't come up with the questions. So take a guess.
I'm going with A. I especially like that it's the home directory.
All right. Next question.
Linus Media Group has been hired by Pulseway to secure a new web application against extra small. Another shot at me. Thank you very much for that. Which of the following would be the best control to implement? Well, answer B is clearly not very 2020, so it can't be that. I'm going to go with input validation. You got to check your inputs. Yeah, check them all.
What could it be? So the next question is going to be worth double the points of the rest of them. So
ooh.
It's 4 points instead of 2, so this could make or break you. And if you get it
They're
wrong...
all wrong. The real right answer is all the fun we're having. Oh, thanks, James.
Oh, we found James.
I knew I was right to invite you.
I need to study more. I'm too young.
And you wanted to get rid of him, Edgar. Wow. Way to go.
I just don't like James's. Something, about James's. Bro, I need more training. Okay.
James's rise up.
Okay, so
James,
moving on
guys.
to the last question.
Who is this? Helped invent the basis of the technology we use every day. Marilyn Monroe.
Close. She was actually an actress as well, and an inventor at the same time. That was quite an interesting story.
Nicki Minaj. Mary Poppins. We got some good answers in the chat here. Kylie
SpongeBob.
Jenner. Your mom.
Bing. Whose mom though? Is it James's mom? This is all going to tie in now nicely. Okay, so this is worth 4 points. So good luck. All right. So as we use our AI technology to calculate the winner, we're going to let you guys ask some questions on Twitter to Linus. We're going to maybe pick the best 2 or 3 questions, and hopefully Linus answers them.
I can refuse, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. No, we'll call this an AMAA. Ask me almost anything. Go for it.
Almost anything. So we'll give you guys a little bit of a chance to ask those questions while we pick out the winner.
Thanks, Octavian. Sweet. Sam Dickey, you gotta tweet the question. People be like, why does it have to be on Twitter? I don't have Twitter. Twitter is free. And if you're worried about your privacy, you can just you
Twitter
guys are
free?
smart people. Can't you just create a burner account? I just hate Twitter. Okay. I don't know. This happens all the time. People be like, oh man, I really want to enter this giveaway, but I don't have Twitter. And it's like, okay. It's like 9 seconds to sign up for it with like a nonsense email that you'll never use again.
Is this a chance for one person to ask a question?
We'll do 2 people just to be nice.
You tweet at Pulseway app and at Linus Tech. And apparently Edgar is going to pick the questions. So
Yeah, there's some doozies. I'm looking right now.
Linus, do you wear Louis Vuitton or Versace sandals? I'm going to go with a hard neither. I'm more of an Echo kind of guy. They're okay. If I could find a better thing, then I would.
Echo's the most comfortable thing, huh?
Priyanesh asks, how much free stuff do you get from brands? Nothing in life is free, Priyanesh. Nothing in life is free.
Including the prizes you might win. Because once you win the prize, Mick is going to call you every day. Talking about AI. Mick, do you want to do your pitch?
At least twice a day if you don't answer. You're as well just answering and getting it over and done with.
What's your favorite cheese? Cheese in it. You know, making an escape. When are you making an OnlyFans? Oh, Lordy. If I thought there was a demand for an OnlyFans, not only would I not make an OnlyFans, I would probably retreat from the public eye. Nobody needs that.
What's better for virtualization, VMware or Unraid?
Oh my goodness. Well, they're totally different. They're completely different approaches and completely different outcomes, really. Like, yes, they both do have virtualization capabilities, but like VMware would be the obvious answer for virtualization. But if you were trying to achieve something very specific, which is building a NAS that is very, very home user friendly, like a lot of people will look at Unraid and they'll go, oh, well, you know, it's stupid because write speeds are slow or, you know, whatever the case may be. But what they're not realizing is that when you're working at home and not with like your corporate IT budget, the ability to do things like expand your storage haphazardly with non-matching drives just by adding one at a time has a real value. So if you're trying to just have a one box that does it all, then Unraid is fantastic. That's my answer.
And I have one more for you. When is Linus sex tips happening?
Oh, I mean, I basically already answered that. That's pretty much the OnlyFans answer. The answer is 100% never.
Do you eat pizza crust?
Of course. Of course. Pizza crust is the best part, especially cold.
Okay, we almost have the winner, so. And I will give you one more question to distract the audience for a little
Hold
bit.
on, this is great. Hayden asks, Australian here, could someone break down for me what good internet feels like? Oh my God, it's like the ultimate and instant gratification. It's like, imagine for a moment, if you had a fridge, okay, so you're sitting in your living room, you're like watching the game or whatever. Imagine if you had a fridge, but it's like right next to you. And not only is it right next to you, so close, you can just grab an ice cold beverage. Somehow it has like this tremendous technology where like an air current keeps the cold air inside. So there's no door even. There's just no waiting. And the drinks, they're already open, but somehow the carbonation is still perfect. That's fast internet.
Okay.
Oh, Chandler says they can't hear you. They're in Australia. I should have known that.
Is it delayed?
They're upside down. They're ceiling gang or floor gang or whatever it is.
All right, so we're still just a couple of minutes to analyze the winner. So we can read out some more questions.
Abhishek says, hey, Linus, where did you get the term Segway from? Not from the maker of little motorized scooters, that's for sure. That's what you wrote. Segway, S-E-G-U-E, is just a word that means like transition from one thing to another thing.
Here's one. This is not a question. I just want to say thank you, and I might send you all some local snacks.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that really isn't a question. In a COVID world, I really don't know if I would be able to distribute those local snacks to the staff like I normally would. So I would say maybe go ahead and don't send it, but hey, thank you anyway.
Is there anyone that you want to get rid of, like Colton, so you can give them the snacks?
Other than Colton? Other than Colton, I don't think so.
Okay. Have you ever had long hair?
No. I mean, well, not on my head. There's this really weird hair that grows out of like my shoulder. It gets like 2 or 3 inches long. So I got to like pluck it every once in a while.
For real though, do you actually use any kind of remote monitoring apps for your servers, Linus?
Yeah, we use Pulseway, of course. Like I get a notification if stuff goes down. It's good. What can I really say?
I think somebody asked before, what's like the weirdest notification you've gotten?
The weirdest notification I've ever gotten.
I'm not reading it right. Hold
like
on,
from
just gotta find it.
Pulseway? It's
Yeah, from
always
Pulseway.
the same damn thing. It's always the editors not deleting footage from the like working copy server. So yeah. It's like 95% of the notifications that I get on Pulseway.
Someone said, I took a day off my Walmart job for this. I don't know if it's like, oh, I had
You're not
fun.
supposed to be here, though. Unless you're an aspiring system admin, then you are supposed to be here.
Everyone's welcome. You know?
That's noble.
I appreciate that.
Let's see if we got any other good ones here. Someone's asking about Linus giving predictions on AMD stock. That's I don't think Linus can give that kind of advice.
Linus stock tips.
Yeah. Even though I was explicit that I am not, an analyst or a stock advisor a financial advisor in any way, in that video where I think the title was like, I should buy AMD stock or something like that, I was so explicit that I was not providing stock advice. People were still mad. So I'm just not going to say anything. I will say that I was right, actually. I'll say that. I think it's more than doubled since then.
Keith Mitchell asks, Linus, how long did you attend college?
Oof. I made it through about 2.5 years, but I did not make it 2.5 years through a degree, if you catch my drift.
Okay, I think we have a winner, by the way. So
Zoom just crashed on my desktop. Fortunately, I'm using the laptop now for audio. It's great. Oh
I mean,
my
it's
God.
supposed to be the best software. Like
I
most.
just tried to load the chat and it took like 8 seconds.
Okay, so we're gonna announce the winner.
Bronson says degrees are useless. I agree. Calvin for life. Hey, got him. Then you don't have to say the word degree. Get it? It's a science joke. You just say like, 100 Kelvin, not 100 degrees Kelvin. It doesn't matter.
All right, so the winner of the quiz is who answered it with most points. Borderline crashing. Linus dropped the joke. Is that a thing? It's like people keep pasting that in.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit of a meme that sometimes things fall out of my hands, even though I was holding on to them just fine.
Okay, so the winner is of the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 380.
Did you just call it a NVIDIA? Okay, I'm going to do this. The
Okay.
winner of the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 graphics card. All right, you got to say who it is. I don't know who it is. But I had to tease you. I had to tease you for that. I'm sorry.
Brought to you by Weber.
Come on. All right. Do your 20 seconds again.
No, I'm just going to say just brought to you by Weber. That's it. That's all I got to say. Move on.
Yeah, brought to you by WebRoot.
Mick, what's WebRoot?
What is WebRoot? That's a good question. We're just a really, really efficient endpoint protection software platform.
Because all the questions are coming in, they're all asking what WebRoot is, so we can't skip that ahead. So, yeah, the winner is Ryan at rggordon.net. Okay, Ryan. So Ryan at rjgordon.net is the winner. So Ryan will shoot you an email. Mick will call you a couple of times. So
Ryan's about to get 1,000 emails.
At least twice.
GG.
GG. Oh, no. Okay. Skip ahead for a second. And we're going to do a self-plug. Shameless. So, brought to you by Pulseway. We have, I think we do monitoring and management for workstations and servers. Monitor from your phone or from your computer, your critical servers or your workstations. You can patch, use network monitoring with Pulseway if you're a sysadmin and so on. So we have a free account for 2 systems you can use personally for your 2 machines. You can start kick them off and restart them and so on, patch them. And we also have a business version with a lot more features. So make sure to check it out. And thank you so much for joining. It was a pleasure, and thank you, Linus, for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. It was fun. People want the answers. Hey, Edgar?
Yeah, everyone will be emailed the answers
All right,
after the quiz.
All right, sounds good. Thanks,
Perfect.
everyone.
Thank you.